And I'm gonna have to use a regular Allen key for this one here. So I'm gonna come back once I get everything tightened up on this side. Alright y'all, so finishing up now. As you can see, I'm getting ready to finish up this side. Got it compressed over here, my blister shocks, and just gotta finish up. I wouldn't say I had an issue, but I had to find the proper hauling key because one of them wasn't the right one. I had the correct one for this side here, and I had the correct one for this here, but the top one was a little bit off, so I went and got the proper one. So now all of them, I have all the hauling keys set. I thought I did at first, but I didn't. So now all I gotta do is just tighten up these 3 bolts, and as you can see, you have to use the hauling key. So you really got to kind of get some leverage once you're ready to tighten it with the hauling key. Put a little pipe on there, however. But I'm going to tighten it up, everything, get it cleaned up, drop it down, and show you guys the end result. I would say sorry this video is so long, but I mean, like I said, it's a learn as you go process, and that's how it is when you don't have anything really to go off of. Well, I did have videos to go off, but this one is made a little bit different, where the spacer is attached to the sway bar itself. And as far as when you look up the brand name, there is really no video out there. There is pictures on Google Images, but the video itself, so it's, yeah. So I'm pairing the function sway bar a brace with Skunk 2 lower control arm with Blistein German shocks with Eibach lowering springs with Integra rear brakes, Integra brake cable, Integra rear rotors, Integra rear control arm and all that, Prelude clutch assembly. This car is a little bit of everything, but I'm gonna get it tightened up, cleaned up, and show you the end result. So I'm trying to keep this video under 30 minutes. Alright y'all, so this is the finished product. Guess this is what you would see coming down the highway. Like I said, the bumper is cut, and sorry for the noise again. Every time I get ready to start recording, they start back with either the equipment or whatever it is. I'm happy about the progress whatever they're doing, but the shit is annoying sometimes. But yeah, this is what you would see. So now my next step would be to get the sway bar. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece of the Prelude. So I still have the Prelude, and this is why I got the Blistein shocks, because I had it on the Prelude and it worked so great. I just had to try them on the Civic. But I'm gonna take this piece off, right? I wanted to use the sway bar also because I'm cheap. I wanted to use everything off the Prelude, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna try to get the hardware off, which is this piece, and try it to see if it's whatever holes it fit in. Then I'll know what millimeter sway bar I'm getting. So whatever sway bar I get is gonna depend on what size this is. And yeah, like I said, if you were coming up on it on the highway, this is what you'll see. You know, you can see clear up under it. When I was coming back from import versus domestic, I mean literally like every other car wanted to race. I guess I can't complain because, you know, I kind of did the car the way I did it. And yeah, so I mean, this is how it all came out. So yeah, you know, this is how it all came out. So no complaints here. Don't forget to, well, I won't even say like, share, and subscribe. I will just say, if you have any comments, you can always leave them. Any questions, you know, and you can always show me love, man. One love. Stay up, stay blessed. And yeah, a lot of people been asking me at the track yesterday about my juice that I make. I blend a few of them, and I stock them in bottles. I have one more here, and this here is almond milk that I blend. As you can see, I have a whole ton of almonds. Matter of fact, I need to re-up. So I blend, well, my girlfriend makes the almond milk for me. Then I blend it with peanut butter, avocado, few bananas, coconut oil. Of course, she does her thing with the, you know, the almond milk. She puts her own little thing in there. And yeah, a few other goodies. Just blend everything up. I get everything from all the foods, and I just put them in. I might make like 10 bottles, however many the freezer can make, and pop one out when I'm ready. Eat it. I got my coconut water, 100% coconut water, vegan, none of that sugary crap they make. But yeah, man, trying to stay healthy. Got my, you know, my no GMO eggs that I eat. Yeah. I did clean the rear sway bar with this purple power and spray it with double D40 to get that shine on it. Hey man, y'all take care. Hey, big shout out to everybody that was at the track. Import versus domestic was insane. It was insane. Like, it was packed. It was packed. It was really packed. It was packed to capacity. I got there like 6:30 in the morning. I left my house like at 5:30, or I think 4:30. Got there at 6:30, and the first race wasn't until 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So I ate, slept, and I stocked my cooler with food. So I was pacing myself, because I've been there. I've been going for the last 12 years, so I already know, you dig in for the long haul, because you spend your money. You want to see some good races. The problem is after every 3 races it breaks, and I ran into the guy from 1320. It was just brief, a handshake. Told him I appreciate it, and told him hopefully my son becomes a subscriber. I ran into Kyle from Boosted Boys. I was trying to get him to do an exhaust manifold for me, but he has a boosted H swap. I have an all motor, so it would be kind of difficult for him. Coolest dude I met was Brent. He came with Kyle from Boosted Boy. He's cool, man. He's like reliving being a child, like, all over again, man. All them guys was pretty cool. I guess people wouldn't be subscribed to them if they were, it was just boring. And like me, I'm an old man. I'm always preaching about health and planting your stuff. And see, I got yam over here, Jamaican yam, my callaloo, my strawberry. I got another section here I'm growing stuff in. I got my scallions over there. So I'm always preaching about health. Who wants to hear about health? You want to hear about speed and crazy stuff. So if you guys think I should start doing ads on my video, let me know. For me, it was never about the money. I mean, my videos have always started out with stuff that I can't find on YouTube. I try to post, or if I feel like it's not what as detailed out, I try to do it as best. I try to do it better than. Sometimes it comes out good, sometimes it doesn't. You guys be the judge of that. Besides that, man, getting ready to get this prelude out of the yard. Trying to get as much parts as I can off of it, and I'm slowly getting the Civic together. I'm not no big money, big baller, so take care of my priorities first, which is family, and stuff like that. And then if I run into a few car parts here and there, I'll try to get them, and stuff like that. Car ran great down to MIR. I really was able to appreciate living only an hour and a half away when you see people coming from Puerto Rico, Canada, from Florida, from all over, from Denver, from all over, coming to something we have down the street. It makes you appreciate it. probably get so big, man. Probably have to. They probably double the price, because it's at capacity. Um, Only spent 1 day down there. I think that was sufficient. I think I would have got burnt out. Me and Brent was joking, and that's Brent from I think PFI. We were joking that I'm so old. I remember when it was Nopi. Nopi was the biggest event they had. And import versus domestic was but that ran its course. Import versus domestic is like the biggest car event in Maryland. One of the biggest car event in the U.S. in November. And I definitely appreciate everybody coming out and enjoying themselves. And it was a real party. Like it was ass and titties and yeah, it was ass and titties. That's what I went down there for. I mean, the cars was cool. I stayed because I paid $25, but I enjoyed myself. I lost my voice. Don't party as hard as I used to. At least this time I got my wallet and my phone. I used to leave and not know where those were. Those were my young days, my 20s. 32 now. I just wanna enjoy my car, enjoy family, enjoy life, keep it simple. One love, stay up, stay blessed.